Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, it's 6:17. Welcome back to Good Day Dakota, and apparently it's a Wear the Same Dress Day Friday.
Yeah, and we celebrated.
We did.
Yeah.
We celebrated. We came in. It was a big surprise, but hey, we shop the same places. We like the same style. So.
Yeah, you know, we work on two different sides of the building in the really early morning hours, and at about 4:30, 4:45 or so, we come together before the show, and that's when we saw. And it was too late for one of us to run home and change, so we thought, you know what, this is going to happen. People are just going to have to laugh at us. And I like it. I like your dress.
I like your dress. All right. How's the weather?
Well, we did have a severe thunderstorm that moved through Corson County this morning. It's lost its intensity. I have the lightning turned on so you can see that we've still got several lightning flashes out there, but that's really lost its intensity as well. This storm that's moving through Corson County, moving through Mobridge right now, has the ability to have some small hail and some gusty winds, just not at that severe level criteria. Now, that's the good news here. We still have some rain that's pushing out of the east, still lingering for parts of the south here, lingering for Hazleton, Linton, into Napoleon and Wishick, up towards Gackle and Medina. If you're heading, say, towards Fargo this morning, you'll be running into some rain. Let's head to the north, and you can see just some isolated rain there for Harvey seeing about 1/4 of an inch this morning already. Some areas in the 94 corridor seeing 6/10 of an inch just from this line of rain associated with a cold front. Very isolated and scattered rain around Killdeer. No rain for that Highway 2 corridor. So Minot and Williston dry this morning. Lots of 60s out there. Some 50s off towards the northwest this morning. Mid-50s in Stanley and into Crosby. Warmer down towards the south, around 70 for Flasher and into Mobridge. Our wind speeds are going to be light. They're going to stay from the west. Might get a little gusty this afternoon again. That's something to know. And I think that the winds will die down by this evening. But the temperatures that go along with that are going to be slightly cooler. Lots of 70s to around 80 for some of the warmer spots for today. So certainly a cool July day, but if you're waiting for that heat, just wait a few days because we're going to crank it back up here pretty soon. The rain lingers for parts of the south, Bismarck and south of there, Fort Yates, Emmons County, Sioux County, into Mandan. You've got chances for some isolated rain for the rest of the morning, and then this afternoon we'll all get some sunshine. If you're heading to the concert this evening in Minot, we've got mostly clear skies, pretty comfortable conditions at this time. I think the temperatures will cool to the low to mid 70s for the beginning of that Rascal Flatts concert. Tomorrow morning, some showers will linger for parts of the south once again, but it is going to be a quiet weekend with pretty much the extent of shower activity in the south on Saturday, and then possibly again around much of our area on Sunday morning as well. Temperatures back into the mid to upper 70s to around 80 tomorrow, so it will be cooler for many of us, but then we're really going to start seeing hotter temperatures. Here's where we are. You got this cooler air influence for a few days, but then this nice ridge builds over western Canada and encompasses all of the western United States, and that's going to help to really heat us up. By Tuesday, we could see 90s on the map. Wednesday and Thursday, it looks almost likely at this point. Now, when you have a ridge like this, it also really promotes drier conditions as well. Doesn't mean we won't see these storms. It just means the likelihood is going to be low. I think once this starts to break down a little bit for Thursday, that's when we'll start bringing back those shower and storm chances. Here's the Dickinson 3-day forecast, back into the upper 70s for a few days. Small chances for rain each day, very isolated and scattered, not expecting severe weather at this point. Here's the Williston 3-day forecast. A beautiful start to the day, already seeing mostly clear skies in Williston, and you keep that for the rest of the day. Here's the Minot 7-day forecast, and this really, you can go ahead and call this the State Fair forecast because today is the official start to the State Fair. And so if you are not a fan of being outside during the heat, and of course they've got a lot of things you can do inside as well, but if you want to go when it's cooler, this is the weekend to go. And then you can see that we've got some 80s and 90s for the middle of next week. Here's the Bismarck 7-day forecast. Slight cool down for this weekend, but we crank the heat up and we're going to start seeing sweltering conditions next week. Small chances for rain at this point, which I think a lot of folks are really okay with. We've been drenched lately.
Yeah. Well, I heard Gary the cat in the background either approving or disapproving of something in that forecast.
I don't know if you could hear a little meow, but I heard it off to the side from the green screen.
We'll meet Gary here a little later in the show. Keep it with us here on Good Day Dakota. Still to come.